Okay, hey everybody. I've gotten a couple questions on some of my DIYs, so I want to show you a couple techniques that I think might make things a little bit easier. So, I'm dressed super casual right now, so I guess I should have dressed up for my fashion blog, but I didn't because I'm just around the house. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to shred the t-shirt. And I thought I might do that with actual sound so that you could understand it a little better. And then the second thing I'm going to show you is how to make some of the holes on the jeans. So let's start with the t-shirt. I think I told you on my blog that my shirt already had these weird holes in it. I got this like forever ago when Forever 21 just opened, and I love it so much that I refuse to get rid of it. So it had these holes, like the bigger holes you can see, it had those already on it, and it was kind of starting to look terrible. So I watched the video that I showed on my blog, and then I tried to do it myself. So, hopefully you can see this. The important things are you want to pull the fabric like really tight like this, like pull it out, but then pull it up a little bit if you can. And then you're gonna pull, like, see how there are up and down and back and forth lines? You want to try to pull those up and down lines out, if that makes any sense. So, like, you're gonna go like that. See how it did that a little bit more? Just pull at it where it already is, and it'll do it a little bit more. Some are easier to get than others. Like that one was really easy. And if I just keep pulling at it, it's making it wider. See how it's wider than it was before? So you already have to have some kind of hole started in order to do this. So if you cut the neck off of your shirt or you cut the hem off, then you can start from there. And if you do that, you can have a much wider one. But these are just from the holes that were already in my shirt. So that's how I did these. And I'll just show you a couple more times. This one's a little harder to do, I think, so I'll try to show you here. But I seriously just pulled on it like this. See how when I pull on it, it's just ripping up more like that? So pull it tight, like horizontally, and then pull on it vertically. It's just like making a run in your stockings or pantyhose, but you're doing it intentionally, and it's a little harder because it's cotton. This shirt, I will tell you, is super thin and see-through already, so that makes it a little bit easier to do. But you just keep ripping it like that, and if you watch the video that I posted, you'll see that it takes like a really long time, so don't be frustrated if it takes a while. Like that took me to do this like a good part of yesterday just while I was watching TV and stuff. It probably took me like a couple hours. So don't feel bad if it takes you a while. And again, I've never tried this on a thicker t-shirt, so it might be a lot harder on that. So if you're having a hard time, you might try to stick to something thinner like this shirt, but I think in the end it looks a lot cooler to have all of these rips in it than just have those holes on the boob. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. And now I'm going to show you about the jeans. So these I have clearly already distressed, and I put them in the dryer already, or the washer. So that really helped do some of the distressing. But the way that I did it, I used a straight razor. If you use a straight razor, be really careful because, well, you can't see it that much anymore, but my hands are all ripped up and I rip my hands up with sandpaper. So you just want to be really, really careful. And do not cut while you have it on. I did that and that was a really bad idea. So the first thing you're gonna do is make a horizontal, like back and forth this way, cut in your jeans. And then you want to rip it a little bit more, which you probably know how to do that. And at that point, it's not going to look like this because you've got to put it in the washer to get it to look like this. But the key then is to use that sandpaper to like rough it up over top of there or to your scissors. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. So I didn't know if this was clear on the tutorial. So the two ways you can do it, or you can just lay your scissors flat on the fabric like this and go back and forth like that. Or, let me find a better hole than that. You can take the edge of it like this and go like this along the very, very edge of it. You can do that with your straight razor too, but you just have to be really, really careful because otherwise you'll end up cutting your hands like I did. So I think part of what worked on these jeans too was they just had the right amount of stretch in them. So don't be discouraged if yours don't do exactly what you want them to do. It might just be that the jeans are kind of weird and that they're not cooperating with you very well. So you might just have to try out different ones. But doing that with the sandpaper, or do that before you even make any cuts to weaken it, that will really, really help. And if you want to get these kind of cuts that go like, you have a lot of them like that, or you want these lines in it, that's part of what you'll get. Now you'll end up getting these fuzzies right here that you can trim off if that's too much for you, but that's what you get by rubbing back and forth, because it'll start distressing the fabric like that. But again, they totally look dorky before I put them in the washer, and then I put them in the washer and they really ripped up a lot. So hopefully that's helpful and it gives you a few more tips on how to do it. I would really say using the sandpaper is like the absolute key, and then you've got to rub back and forth with your scissors or whatever your sharp object is. Maybe like using an X-Acto knife might make you not cut yourself as much as I did. So that's all I can think of for now, but if you have any more questions, just post them in the comments and I will try to work on posting the whole thing start to finish, but that's the most detail, so hopefully that'll help you, because the other stuff is just like doing it where you want it and spraying it, which you just kind of spray all over with the bleach if you want to do that. So that is all I have for you today. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day, and I am planning on going out later, so hopefully I will have a fun outfit to show you. Okay, bye everybody. Love you.